Hi, welcome. So in this video, we're going to create the ultimate prompt writer. What I mean by that is that we are going to write a prompt here in B2. We're going to execute that prompt to AI through an API call. We're going to get exactly what we write in B2. We're going to put in B4. We're going to take the response that we get out of that, put it in C4 here. And then we're going to insert a line each time so that our writing space is exactly the same place. And we're going to be able to rate these, and that rating is going to stay with the prompt and the response as it goes down, as more lines come inserted into here. Why I thought of this is because I just finished a ultimate headline writing sheet. And I realized as I was doing that I was going from the top down, and all of the writing and all of the prompt engineering that I was doing, all of the writing I did it on the next line down. And so I had to scroll up through the past responses. I also didn't feel like, I knew that the way that I was using the custom function of GPT, which again, in another video I wrote, GPT, the function that you can put all of the inserts in, I realized every time that sits in a cell, you're going to get, every 10 minutes, it's going to do an API call. That's just what happens. What we really want to do when we're writing AI inside of Sheets is we want to write the AI prompt, get the response, and done. Right? There are some other situations we might want to create where we might want to create chains of prompts or sequencing or prompts in parallel. That's not part of this video. This video is merely trying to figure out a better interface for writing prompts. And then also we want to be able to rank these and rate them, and then ultimately rank them, or understand what are the changes that we did to elicit this response. Because I remember as I went through that headline video, every time I would move a row or even add a column, as I was creating that and adding more and more stuff, the prompts were prompting again. And if you have your temperature, let's say, is at 1, and you're like, it just indiscriminately reapplies the prompt to AI, the response you get might be different. It will make it different. So I want to see what happens the first time. We can always regenerate the prompt by just generating the prompt again, the same prompt again and again, and see if there's different responses. We can rate that, say, hey, there's large variability in this. It's variability of format. And also why I talk about best or better, or when I say these words, it really means to you. Or if I'm writing it, what is best to me? Does that mean that it is consistent, or is it inconsistent? Do I want more variability in the prompt, or do I want more consistency? In addition to that, is the response I'm getting what I expected? Yes or no? Or is it vastly different than what I expected? Is it longer, shorter? There are so many ways to rate it. So in this case, I'm not going to show you too many sort of things. I have some other videos about rating and ranking, rating domain names, where you have a series of numbers that you calculate, say length of plus, is it good, is it money making, is it interesting, and all of those are added together into one score. I have that in another video, so I'm not going to necessarily do that in this video. This video, we are just going to cobble together this app script that is going to call the API. We're going to write this prompt here. We're going to move this prompt down to, we're going to get the response here, and we're going to be able to rate it here. So watch as I do this. First off, I'm going to do a couple things to clean up the sheet or create our situation that we need. We need app script, which I haven't written a single app script for this yet. I also want to just go ahead and delete all of these rows and columns that are extra. I do that now because I know I'm adding rows to this. I might actually end up adding columns as well, but for this particular instance, I know I'm going to be inserting a row right there above row 4. I'm also going to need to set up this sheet. I realized for the prompt and for accessing AI, I want to go up to extensions, tiny sheets. I need a 1x1 sheet, and I'm going to call this API key. By the time you watch this video, I will have deleted this API key, so don't worry about it. You can see it now. But this is where I put the API key. I'll put a little message there that says insert API key. We also need So we need that. We have our app script. I took it from if you watch the video, upgrade Google Sheets, open a prompt to GPT-4. We're going to be using GPT-4, and it is going to be we're just going to insert a prompt and get a response. I have tokens at 2000. I think all of the temperature I'm going to put to 0.5. I think I'm going to put everything to 0.5. We're not going to really mess around with that in this video. So if we look at our code, we also don't have any system message. It doesn't really need it right now. But these are all types of variables that we can look through and see if maybe at the end of this video we'll go through them, or in another video we'll walk through different versions of that. We did that in the headline video, so I don't really want to do that right in this video. We're going to use the function GPT, so that's all we need to write in our function here. We'll be able to write GPT, put in the prompt, and get a response. And this should be pretty cool, right? We need to execute some script here with insert. We're going to need an image as well of a button, or like a ChatGPT button maybe. Okay, so I got the background color of ChatGPT. We might change this up here, but I just want to go insert an image over cells. I'm going to grab the screenshot that I have here. Put that in. And then we're going to ultimately assign the script here. But I just wanted to show you this is what it looks like. We might end up changing this background to the whole thing, make it look a little bit more interesting, or at least closer to ChatGPT. All right, so we want to see some interaction with this script. We want to make a script. Let's call it chat. We'll have prompt. We don't need prompt actually here. We need variable prompt to be, let's call our sheet chat down here. And so we're going to do spreadsheet app dot get active spreadsheet, get sheet by name. We're going to get the sheet chat. I hope I'm spelling, yeah, all lowercase, dot get range. We want the range to be B2, in quotes, B2, dot get value. So we make sure that we actually get the value of that, whatever is written inside of B2. We want to run a variable response is equal to GPT prompt. And this prompt will be whatever's in B2. We're going to run it through this GPT prompt and get a response. We want to set that value. So one thing we want to do too, the moment we press that button, we need to insert a row. So we're going to do spreadsheet app again, dot get active spreadsheet. We want to get actually all of this again. So we don't want to type this. We're going to do chat, variable chat equals all of this. Now go back here, write chat. And now we don't have to write that all again. We can just do chat dot get range. Our range, actually, we don't need to do that. Insert row before. And then what is the row we want to do it before? I think it's 4. We can double check this. 4. Yeah, we want to insert a row before 4. And then we want to go to chat.get range. We want to write in B4. Right? Every time we insert a line, all the other lines are going to go down. And we're always going to have B4 here. So we just can literally write B4 dot set value. And we want response. Literally the response we get from this GPT prompt and this function GPT, we want to write it in B4. Is that what we want? Actually, no, we do not want to do that. We want it in C4. Sorry. C4, what we want to write in B4 actually is what we have is the prompt. We want the prompt to be written there. What we have in B2, let's go back and see. What we have in B2, we want written in B4. We get the response, we want it in C4. All right. Whew, that was a close one. Wait, we didn't do that correctly. B4, set the prompt, set the value as the prompt. In C4, set the value. So we're doing 3 things. We're inserting the row. We are setting the prompt, literally just taking what's in B2, putting it in B4, and then taking the response that we get from the AI, and we're setting that value in C4. Do Command S. And our function has no variable in here. It is just called chat. So we can ideally go to our button, go to assign script, and we should be able to just write chat. Now, what is the app script for writing to a cell? Let's just ask that here. Might want to wrap this all around, and now we want to run this script. It's running the script. We do have to do authorization. 1 second. Once we did the authorization, we had to run the script again. It is running the script. It's taking a while. I think it might be because it's GPT-4. We might want to change this to GPT 3.5 Turbo, which was a little bit faster. We got a response. This is cool. Let's double check. What is all of this? In Google Apps Script, you can use the following code to write value to a specific cell. JavaScript function, write to cell. Access the active spreadsheet. Oh, it has the code here for us. Wow. Spreadsheet app.getActive. Spreadsheet.get sheet by name, sheet 1. Yep, we did all that. Set the row and column numbers where you want to write the value. Okay, this is too verbose, but variable value, then write the value to a specified cell. Yeah, it's sort of, yeah, you can do it there. That's what we did, right? It writes hello world to cell A1 of sheet 1. Yeah, perfect. Not really, but it gets the job done, right? If you were learning app script and you're like, oh, how do I do this? Now you can piece together all the pieces, right? But like, right now, we're rocking and rolling, right? We have our prompt. We can maybe make a new chat. What if we wanted to start like not a chat. I'm not recreating ChatGPT here right now. We want to rate these prompts, right? We want some rating here, some system. For my own sake, I'm going to create a dropdown. I'm actually going to create ratings here. I only need one column. And I'm going to go good, meh, bad. Like the result was just bad. We're going to take this drop down from a range. We're going to call it ratings, exclamation point, A:(A). We can do that because it's only going to get the unique function, the unique versions. We'll go back to our chat and we see good, meh, bad. All right. Let's say this was meh. Wasn't that great. It was good. Actually, it did exactly what we needed, right? It was good. Yeah, pretty much good. Let's see now if this dropdown copies over when we insert a row. So I want to do a whole nother thing. I want to just change it up and say, what is app script? Just ask a simple question. I'm going to run this script. We're going to get the response. I'm actually going to go, after we do this, I'm going to change the tokens to much less because I want it to be a little bit faster. I want these tokens to be, it should be a very quick answer. So like 300, we'll save that. But it will give a verbose answer probably now. Yeah. Let's call that. Script is scripting platform developed by, yeah, cool. That's meh. I think this is a short prompt. I think we can do way better. And I think we can also be better suited towards whatever we need, right? If we're creating headlines, we might include some examples. If we're writing some introduction, if we're doing some SEO optimized thing, we are going to want to write much more in this prompt. We're going to write things, and we're going to see that response, right? And we're going to see, is it different? I want to move this actually here. Actually, I want to make this much bigger now that we made this. That looks weird, but it's fine. And you know what? I will do this. I will change the text color to gray, change the background to this, change this background. I want to change this background actually to white. I wonder if this is going to mess up anything. We'll see. Change this text. I actually need it to be gray. There we go. Very interesting. Maybe we want titles. What is a good title for a video about writing the ultimate prompt writer for AI in Google Sheets? And we're just going to get one answer here. We're going to run this script. Oh, we wanted to change make it a little faster, right? What is good to creating the ultimate? Okay, if I want to make it shorter, what is a good short title for a video? I'm going to do more than short, but for right now, that's the only change I'm going to. Let's see what it comes up with. Great, but I actually want 2 words. A good short 2 word title. Let's see if just adding those 2 words, literally the words 2 words, makes a big difference. Prompt wizard. Yeah, it does. It makes 3 words. Good shirt, 3-word title for a video. Maybe adding YouTube for a YouTube video about writing the ultimate prompt ready for AI. Let's see if that changes anything. Oh, nope, doesn't change anything at all. Okay, this is it's still meh. All of these are still meh. And if we want to rank and rate these differently, you're more than welcome to rank and rate these in a different way. We can put in a drop-down menu with like maybe a thumbs up, a thumbs down. We can then filter for all the good here. And we can say equals filter. Range is going to be, maybe we'll take all of that. And we'll say condition 1, chat A:A is equal to good. Yeah, let's change this one back to, this is meh. It could have been better. But now we have no good. So if we do if error, let's just put an if error there. Now we have nothing, but we are going to get the results here. So we'll have prompt and response. And this is only the good ones. We can delete all the other columns. We can even delete, actually, all these rows. We don't need these rows either. It will add rows if needed. Delete rows. We want some more space. Let's get some good ones. I think, what is a good 3-word, let's say actually 4-word short title for a YouTube video about writing the ultimate. Good examples include great, way to go. I don't know, you would put in whatever you want here. Nice looking sheets, daddy-o. That's 1 word, daddy-o. Great looking. Let's do that. Let's give it a couple of examples. Those are not good, but let's see if it's still going off of this AI prompt wizard unleashed. What is a weird? Let's see if that's better. AI writes prompt magic. Okay, let's just call it good. Let's call this one meh. Let's say, what is a silly 4-word title for a YouTube video, YouTube tutorial video? Maybe that might help. More like educational. Let's see, AI prompt wizardry unleashed. Okay, let's just call this good. Now we can see all of our good ones are right here. Our good prompts are here, our responses as well. And we're really rocking and rolling, right? We have a rating system, a fairly simple rating system, right? Some 3 options. We can see all the good ones. We can also duplicate this and say, what are the bad ones? If there are bad ones, maybe we can see a difference between good and bad. And there are none, right? I think, actually, that was pretty good. This one, let's call it bad for, there we go. So now we have a bad one, and we can be like, okay, here's good ones, here's bad ones. We don't want to see the meh ones. We want to get through cut all those out. We are using filter, we're using if error, if we have 0. This is pretty cool, right? This is a pretty awesome way to be able to write some prompts, get better at prompt engineering, get better at prompt writing, and see all of the examples. I think the last thing we want to do is we want to be able to duplicate this chat. Maybe you want to start this all over. And I would say one way you could do that is just to create more sheets. But let's just say we want different tabs for different prompt writing exercises, right? Maybe we're trying out different examples. Maybe we try out different functions or try out a different model. I did want to change this to 3.5 turbo to make it a little faster. So now that these are all the using GPT-4, and now I want to use GPT 3.5, maybe I want to split them up a little bit. So let's make an extension app script that is going to duplicate the page and create a new page. So function new chat. We'll call it new chat. I don't know if it's actually chat. We want to take variable chat. We want that page. And we probably want to keep the new one called chat and archive the other ones. Like we might want to take this, go chat dot copy to. And using copy to, what we can do is we'll copy it to this exact sheet. So our destination is going to be the sheet we're in now. Spreadsheet. We need all of this. We can test this out. Let's save this. We can run new chat. We want to set the name. Set name as chat, and then plus new date. We are going to get a bunch of non-formatted information here, so we don't really want that date. We want second. So actually what we're going to do is we're going to take the date. We're going to use utilities.format date, new date. GMT we're going to use for just the sake of using this. And so now we just do date. This is using the day. We might want to also add in the time, especially if you're going to do multiple of these within a day. But if you're like, I'm going to come to this once a day, I'm going to try a little bit of prompt engineering, and I just want to save it for each day. Let's see what this runs. If we run into any errors, we will see that in a hot second. And there we go. We have our chat. So now we have copied what we have done. We're not going to lose that. We're going to copy that page. But what we might want to do is we might want to delete rows 5 down. And we want to clear out what we have in 4 and B2. Okay, so in this new chat, we're going to copy that first. Then we're going to go to chat.getRange to, right, set value, insert prompt here, and just give a little message. We're going to do chat.delete rows. And let's look at how delete rows works. We have a row position integer and then how many. This starts at 1, is going to delete the first 1, 2 is going to delete the first 2 rows. What we want to do is we want to do 5. We want to delete the 5th row, and then down to, we need to know how many rows are. So we're going to do chat.getMaxRows. So we know this variable rows equals that. And we're going to do rows minus 5. I think that's what we have to do. Rows minus 5. Go that many down. Let's see what happens, right? We have chat. What we want is 5 down to be deleted. We're going to go back to our new chat. We're going to run it again. Oh, we're going to get an error here because it already exists. See, this is the issue with having these, only the date. Maybe we'll add the time back, or we'll just delete these as we go. Let's run that again. New chat. Let's see if we get any errors. This time, no. On our chat, oh, we have something else here. Oh, this was probably the row. I think we had this row at the bottom here. Yeah, this is it. Okay, so we did everything except the 5th row, or the very last row. I think we need then to do minus 4 here. Let's run it again. Let's add some more. What happens if I want to delete, or how do I delete rows in Google Sheets? We just want to write something. We just want to get some prompt. Let's see it do its magic. Yeah, so we have a response here. Now we have 5 and 6. We also want to write the code to clear A4, B4, and C4. So let's do that. Chat.clear contents, I think. Oh, nope. .get range dot clear contents. So we're going to use range A4 to C4. And that will hopefully clear out whatever left here. So we want to make sure to delete this one because it's going to have the same name. Okay. Now we saved it and we run new chat. Do we get any errors? Yes, we get an error because clear contents is not a function. Clear content. Okay, that is why. I think we also need to go and delete this. Okay, great. So we have all of this. Okay, it did everything except this clear content. Let's do that again. Just make sure it will also do that. Yeah, because we don't have anything to delete. Okay, so we want to only delete the rows if rows is greater than 4. So we'll put a little gateway there. If rows this max rows, if it's over 4, right now it's 4. If it's over 4, we want to delete everything from 5 down. So we don't need that unless we have these rows. Cool. Let's save that. Let's run it again. Wait, no, we don't want to run it again. We want to go and delete this. Got to remember to delete this before we do it. Again, if we wait a day to do it, it'll be fine. All right, let's run our new chat. We shouldn't get that error anymore. Great. Let's go to our chat. We have a clear thing. We have our dropdown still exists. We have a blank insert prompt here, message. We are still running the script. I don't want to actually run that. Okay, that's what it did. Cool. I'm so happy we got this ultimate prompt writer down. We can rate and rank rate all of our prompts. We can write them, we can edit them, we can see the difference between these prompts as we go. We can add much more. We can add a bunch of characters into these.
Hey, watch more videos here. Watch how to make that viral plant, that money tree inside of Google Sheets. Check out how to program in Google Sheets. I do a very quick crash course here, and that leads into more kind of spreadsheet automation stuff, but check out this video too if you want to learn how to write app script.